I didn't think I was capable of it, but as it turned out I was. I was shocked at myself. So my story. I never thought I would be a person who seeks revenge, but I guess people can surprise themselves. It all started when I found out my wife had been cheating on me for months. I was devastated and felt like my whole world was falling apart. Before you continue, please subscribe to the channel. I regularly post incredible stories from different people's lives here, and support me by liking this video. Let more people hear this story so they never have to face it. But that wasn't all. But even worse was that her parents knew about it and were covering for her. They even lied to me when I asked them if they knew anything about my wife's behavior. I couldn't believe that the people who were supposed to be my family were actively helping my wife cheat on me. It was betrayal on so many levels, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Then I wondered to myself, and here's why. For some time I had been trying to mend my relationship with my wife. We went to counseling and I tried my best to forgive her, but I just couldn't handle the fact that her family was involved in the whole thing. And at the same time, everyone kept quiet. How could it be? Why? So I decided to take matters into my own hands. First, I gathered evidence of my wife's infidelity, including pictures and text messages. Then I sent them to her parents along with a note that said, "This is what your daughter was doing." There were pictures like this. If you saw all of this, you would be shocked. Try to understand how I felt. It was so painful for me to see all this. If you only knew. The showdown didn't start right away. I was also surprised by my parents' actions. My wife's parents were furious and completely cut her off. They also told their friends and relatives what had happened, and my wife's reputation was completely ruined. Do you know what my wife did after everything that happened? As for my wife, she begged me for forgiveness, but it was too late. I couldn't bring myself to trust her again, and we ended up getting divorced. I thought about getting revenge in different ways, but I decided that would be the best solution. What was the lesson learned? Looking back, I realized that my decision to ruin my wife's life was not the best one. I was hurt and angry, and I wanted to make her suffer as much as I suffered myself. But in the end, I only made things worse for everyone involved. The lesson I learned from all of this is that revenge is not the answer. It can be pleasant in the moment, but in the long run, it only creates more problems. If I could go back in time, I would do things differently. I would end my marriage on my terms without resorting to petty acts of revenge. Please like this video so that as many people as possible can see this story and learn a lesson so they don't have similar situations. Write your opinion about this story in the comments. Subscribe to the channel because I tell incredible stories every day. Take care.